Good evening and welcome to a CNN special report. Last April, our television crew went to SUNY Downstate and shadowed the doctors, nurses, and healthcare professionals in the height of a harrowing pandemic. Well, just recently, our television crew went back to SUNY Downstate to update you on the status of their efforts. Samantha Johnson is there right now reporting.
That's right, Jim. From just an afternoon here, we've seen this great group of doctors, nurses, and more meet these challenges with steadfast determination and will. The only difference is that now they will be joined by a group of third-year medical students studying to be doctors.
That has to be quite the sight to see these future doctors stand with frontline workers during their training.
Couldn't be further from the truth, Jim. I've never seen any before, but these students seem to be a special brand of idiots.
Really? Please elaborate.
Thank you, Jim. Would love to. Just today, I saw a group of 7 students walk 1 vial of blood to the blood bank. 3 students stared at an OR schedule for an entire afternoon, and 1 particular student stick an 87-year-old hemophiliac 14 times to get a vial of blood, and all he needed was a COVID swab.
That's interesting. I must ask, do you think they're aware of how dumb they really are?
That's an interesting question, Jim. On one hand, it seems impossible not to. On the other hand, I watched one particular student today on rounds when asked to give a quick talk about contraceptive choices, instead give an 8-minute diatribe about neurosyphilis and use the term prostitute's pupils while staring directly into the patient's eyes, not 4, not 5, but 6 times. The doctors, nurses, and even the patient could tell the student had no idea what he was talking about, but let him ramble on while they stared at him in awe.
And I believe we have some footage of these students in action.
We do, Jim.
These students, and correct me if I'm wrong, they still have years of training before they actually see patients, right?
Let me stop you right there, Jim. They'll actually be in charge of patients' lives in less than a year.
Well, may God have mercy on their souls. And stay tuned for a sneak peek of To Catch a Gunner right after this.
Are gunners born or are gunners made? A question that's been debated by students and professors for millennia. We're here today to try and provide some answers. In February of 2018, a bright-eyed and bushy-tailed college graduate would receive a notification on his phone that would change his life forever. In order to be HIPAA compliant, certain names have been changed for the purpose of this story. Alfredo Giuseppe Parmigiano Reggiano III, also known as Fredo, had been accepted to medical school. Such a momentous occasion. Who could have predicted the torture that would ensue? This harrowing story starts with a confessional from one of his victims.
The resident told us to go home. I left. I later found out that he stayed an extra 5 hours. They told us to go home!
But the reality is, they couldn't have known.
On our first day of psych, he came in wearing a tweed jacket. I trusted him. I should have known.
But some victims had it worse.
Told me to watch lecture. It's been 3 years. I'm still on Unit 2. Step 1 was 4 months ago. What am I supposed to do? There's 4 other units left. Step 2 is in 3 weeks. I was so naive. He told me the importance of a physical exam. He said do the whole thing, complete on every patient. It was psychiatry rotation when I realized a rectal isn't always necessary. Why would he abuse me like this?
Bro.
You won't want to miss our stunning conclusion to our year-long hunt.
Idea how busy you are.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I mean, were you even looking? Do you even see me?
So thanks again for meeting me for coffee. I promise, like, I never do this kind of thing, but I don't know, something felt different about you. Okay.
I'd love to take you out again.
Yeah.
I heard Popeye has this sick new sandwich.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want
Let's do it. I think I'm free. I'm on call this week.
Okay, so next week.
Next week, I'll let you know. I'll let you know about next week. Thanks for the coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm bored in the woods and I'm in the woods bored. Bored in the woods and I'm in the woods bored. Bored in the motherfucking in the woods bored. I'm bored in the motherfucking in the woods bored. Bored in the woods, bored in the woods bored. Bored in the woods, bored in the woods bored. Bored in the motherfucking in the woods bored. I'm bored in the motherfucking in the woods bored. Some breakfast, bored at my mom, wishing I was watching Netflix. Bored than a motherfucker, I ain't even doing shit. Watch y'all charting, all I wanna do is sit down. Residence, little helper. If I see attendance, I'm looking for shelter. Got the resis doing backflips, and I'm standing here like a dad in pediatrics. Shh, I'm just being quiet. If they don't cut us loose, it's about to be a riot. Room quiet like it's holy. Falling asleep in an endless lap coley. I'm just kinda standing. This job really ain't all that demanding. Med knowledge not a factor if you're cooling out as a human retractor. Getting ghosted on rounds, it's honestly whatever, I'm not making a sound. I'm in the dark like a fungus, cause if I get pimped I'd be silent among us.
That's cathartic.
Well, look what we got here. Looks like another sack of dog crap to me. Look, Mr. Jones, you seem like a nice guy. If you work with us, we'll go easy on you.
Are you two the doctors?
Why don't you let us ask the questions here, you sick pervert?
I can't really tell what's going on here.
Well, I can't really tell why a guy who's been prescribed not one, not two, but 3 antibiotics in the past 6 months keeps coming back with an itchy penis. Riddle me that, you worthless waste of space.
I don't know. I guess they just haven't worked.
Mr. Jones, we just need you to explain something to us. We called your pharmacy, they said you didn't even fill your last 2 prescriptions.
No, I swear, I took all of them. I might have missed a couple, but, that was it.
Oh, is that right? Because it really smells like a bad case of someone being too good for meds here. And that last appointment you had with your PCP, she said you didn't even show up.
No, I swear.
You disgust me, you lying son of a bitch. Whoa, doctor, he's not worth it. Hi, knock knock ding dong. You have 2 minutes left in your OSCE. No problem. We got no more use for this guy.